Field Notes seconds are true stories from the fields of Western Mass that didn't quite make the cut for the Field Notes program. These 1 to 2 minute stories are just like seconds in the field. They're still great stories, but they just didn't make the final cut.
I used to be terrified of mushrooms. And I knew that my mom only used mushrooms in spaghetti. And she would put them in a blender to hide them so that I don't see them. And as soon as we eat spaghetti, all I needed to look for was something gray. And then I just get out of the table. So this is what happened. When I was about 8, 10 of us, childhood friends, went to the movie. We thought it was going to be an adventure, and it was about 10 sailors who got stranded on an island after a storm. And there was no life in this island, and except for this one beautiful plant, and they were mushrooms. And they tried them, and it was delicious. So they just kept eating the mushrooms, because really that was all they could survive on. After a while, they noticed a little kind of small pinprick dot. And then over time, the dot became a little spot. And then over time again, it started sprouting, growing out. And then it became, a little longer than half an inch. And it kept growing, and it kept growing. And at some point, it became little mushrooms. Over time, it's all over the body. Over time, a big, huge, bulbous mushroom grew out of their head. And as soon as that mushroom matured, they began chasing each other to eat each other. So there was no way I was ever going to eat mushrooms. When I was a senior in college, I had a roommate named Linda. She ate every night 3 things: carrots, celery, and mushrooms. And I would go to the corner of my bed and just looked at her very carefully. When we graduated, we decided to celebrate with our friends and went to a restaurant. And one of the choices was a salad, and it said mushroom. I decided to give it a try. I said, what the heck? She hasn't grown anything on her head. So I did. It didn't taste bad. But for the next 12 months, every day, I very carefully looked all over my body to see if there are going to be anything growing. And as you can see, nothing happened. Thank you.
CISA is so honored to bring you these stories about local food and our culture. If you'd like to learn more about CISA's work in our programs, please go to buylocalfood.org. Thank you.